Huawei is back in the news, and this time it's for something pretty impressive, a huge memory upgrade for one of its upcoming smartphones. According to a new leak, Huawei might soon launch its very first phone with 20 gigabytes of RAM. That's a big step forward for the company, and it would make this device one of the most powerful smartphones out there. This news comes from a well-known tech leaker named Digital Chat Station, who claims that Huawei is working on its next big flagship series for 2025, and one of the standout features will be this massive memory upgrade. Now, while the leaker didn't mention the exact name of the phone, many people believe it's most likely referring to the Huawei Mate 80 series, which is rumored to be in development right now. If everything goes according to plan, this new lineup should arrive by the end of 2025, and the main highlight could be that 20 gigabytes RAM option. If that happens, it'll be the first time Huawei goes beyond 16 gigabytes RAM in any of its phones. For those who might be wondering, RAM, or random access memory, is what helps your phone run apps smoothly. It keeps apps open in the background, makes switching between them faster, and improves overall performance, especially for demanding apps, games, or AI-powered features. So having more RAM means your phone won't slow down even when you're multitasking or using heavy apps. Until now, Huawei's top phones maxed out at 16 gigabytes, which is already pretty solid. But with 20 gigabytes, they'd be stepping into a new category of high-performance smartphones. It's worth mentioning that Huawei wouldn't be the first company to do this. Brands like OnePlus have already released phones with 24 gigabytes of RAM, so while Huawei is catching up, it's still a major upgrade for its users, especially considering the company's tough journey in recent years. With the ongoing lack of Google services and restrictions from global markets, every new feature matters for Huawei to stay competitive. What makes this leak even more interesting is that it's not just about the RAM. The same tipster mentioned that Huawei is testing a new chip packaging technology for its next-generation devices. In simple terms, this could mean we'll see a completely new chip design, or at least an upgraded 5G processor in the Mate 80 series. If that's true, it could lead to faster internet speeds, better battery life, and smarter AI processing, since Huawei has been developing its own chips after facing restrictions from the US. Any new improvement in this area is a big deal. It would help the company become more independent and competitive against other smartphone giants. But just to be clear, none of this is confirmed yet. These are still early leaks and rumors, and the final details might change by the time the phone actually launches. Still, if Huawei does go ahead with this plan, the Mate 80 series could become one of the most talked about phone lineups of the year. A phone with 20 gigabytes of RAM, paired with a new and improved chip, would offer powerful multitasking, gaming, and AI features. It might also show the world that Huawei isn't backing down, despite all the challenges it's faced in recent years. To quickly sum it up, Huawei might launch a phone later this year or early next year with a whopping 20 gigabytes of RAM. It's likely to be part of the Mate 80 series, which is expected to arrive by the end of 2025. Along with that, there's talk of a new chip or improved 5G performance that could make these devices faster and smarter than ever before. We'll have to wait for official news from Huawei to confirm these details, but if it all turns out to be true, it'll be exciting to see how the Mate 80 series performs against other flagship phones from brands like Samsung, OnePlus, and Xiaomi. As always, we'll keep you posted with any new updates. In the meantime, let us know in the comments, would you be interested in a Huawei phone with 20 gigabytes of RAM? Or do you think it's too much for a smartphone? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech videos. Thanks for watching.